Hey Layla, my name is Marquis and I'm the owner of Nomatic Marketing. And in this video, I'm actually going to show you three things that you guys can do today to help bring in more clients to your law firm. Now, most likely, you're just sitting there asking yourself, why would I even be doing this in the first place? Or better yet, what's in it for me? And those are very valid questions. Oftentimes, in the world of the internet, most business owners are too busy actually running their business in order to really understand how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation that they have to working with someone is they just don't know who's an expert and who isn't. Who's going to be there to actually help them and who's going to end up, just kind of taking their money and run. I found by giving people a free attack plan of actual things that they can do to really impact their business has resulted in business owners just kind of raising their hands and saying, hey, Marquise, can you just do this for me? So if by the end of the video you feel like the information that I've provided you today is actually helpful with gaining new clients, feel free to shoot me a message and we could chat. Or you can actually take any of this information that I'm presenting you today and you use it on your own, and I'm perfectly all right with that as well, all right? So now let me show you three things that will actually set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the three things that we're going to go over today are going to be content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing is content. So think of content as any of the words, phrases, videos, pictures, any of that kind of stuff that shows up on your website. So in order to be fully optimized in Google's eyes, you should have at least 1,500 words of content or 1,500 words, period, on your website. So what I did was I actually took your website and threw it into one of the tools that we utilize here. This is SEO Quake. So this is a free extension that you can actually run on your browser. Anyone can actually get this. So I use this in order to see how many words are on that total homepage of yours. So it looks like you guys have over 6,000 words. This is a great place to be. You guys have done a wonderful job with just filling that homepage with the words just to get you guys fully optimized for Google. So kudos to you, and that's for sure. The second thing that I want to talk about is going to be citations. So in order to get a really good grasp of citations, what I did was did a quick Google search. So I did a search for personal injury attorney Miami. So whenever you do a search like this, there are a couple things that come up. One is going to be this ad section. So this is the Google ads section or the search ads section. So this is where you can find pay-per-click ads. Essentially, a business owner will only pay when someone actually clicks on one of these links here. So this can go one of two ways. One, it can be extremely lucrative for a business, especially if it's done correctly. It can filter in new clients and customers and actually help to make a business a lot of money. Or it can go in the total opposite way and end up being an extreme money waster, especially when it comes to anything dealing within like the legal bubble. So like attorneys, lawyers, you guys tend to have the most costly set of keywords. So it can range from anywhere like $60, $70 a click to $200, $300 per keyword. So it really just depends. So it is crucial that you have the right person to manage these for you. The second section I wanted to show you is going to be this Google Map Pack section, or MAPS for short. So it's where you can find the name, address, and phone number for a business, as well as any of the reviews or like their star rating too. So I have business owners just kind of contact me and ask, how can I show up in this map pack section? By show up, they do mean come up in like this top 3. And there are a bunch of things that you can do, some of which are optimizing your description, what you actually say about your business. The second thing is optimizing your pictures, the photos that you have for your business as well. And one of the third biggest things is making sure that you have citations for the business. So think of citations as anywhere on the internet that you have the name, address, and phone number for your business exactly the same. So if you think of it like the yellow pages back in the day. The yellow pages used to show up on your doorstep. You could bring it in, and then within the yellow pages, it would have like the name and number of like everyone, basically every business, every person, all of that stuff. Well, they don't really give out the yellow pages anymore because one, it's a waste of money, and two, we have the internet. So the yellow pages still exist. They just exist in kind of like an online directory. So citations are basically any of these online directories where we'll have your business information. So in order to do a citation search, we actually use another tool here. This is whitespark.ca. So this is a local citation finder. It'll show you how many citations you have for a business across the web. So if you take a look here, it looks like Stein Law, you guys have about 23 citations. This is really good. Some businesses have 0, especially startups, and then most businesses probably fall within this frame though, like anywhere from like 16, 17 to upwards of like 40, 45, I would say. So you guys are kind of right in the middle. When you compare to one of your competitors though, Gerson and Schwartz, they have about 55 citations. So they are more than double the amount of citations that you have, and that's probably one of the reasons that they're showing up in that Google Map Pack section so high up. What I tend to recommend for businesses is to have anywhere between 200 and 300 citations. And I say this because the average business will have less than 100. They'll probably have less than 60, honestly. So by having anywhere between 200 and 300, it puts you in a category all your own. Not many businesses even know that they should have citations on the web, and the ones that do kind of do the bare minimum. So by making it so that you guys are setting yourself apart, you guys are pretty much putting yourself in a league in which not many other businesses are going to be able to touch you. All right? The third thing that I want to talk about is going to be backlinks. So think of backlinks as how a website has authority on the web. So simply put, if you were to take site A, right, and site A points to site B, therefore site A is acting as a backlink that gives site B more authority on the web. So if you think of Google, think of it like a popularity contest. The more sites that are pointing at you, the more popular you are in Google's eyes. But if you really think about it, not all backlinks are created equal though. They do need to be relevant to your specific business or industry. So it's a difference between having a backlink from bestlawyer.com and having a backlink from pizzahut.com. One actually deals with the law, deals with your particular law firm, and the other deals with pizza. So they're not all rated equal. If we were to take a look at your business here, we actually threw it into one of the other tools that we utilize here. This is Ahrefs. Pretty robust tool, tell you a lot about a website and where they rank on the internet. So if you take a look here, looks like you guys have about 2,500 backlinks. So that's across 329 referring domains. That basically means these 329 websites are the ones that are pointing to you. So you have about 2,500 backlinks that are coming from these 329 websites. So this is pretty good, honestly, to have 2,500 backlinks. As I said, I know companies that have far less than this. I know companies that when they started working with us, they had 0. And now they're in the hundreds to thousands of backlinks. But when you were to compare yourselves to one of your competitors, they have about 4,400 backlinks across 540 referring domains. So they do have almost double the amount of backlinks that you guys have, but they're not too far off, which means that they're not unbeatable. And South Florida Injury Law Firm, they are one of the companies that are showing up on that first page, especially when you're looking up things like personal injury attorney Miami or something like that. So you guys kind of know where you stand and know what to kind of go after. And this would be one of the numbers that you guys should be reaching for and then hoping to surpass as well. So just to kind of recap what we went over today. 1, content. So the front page should have at least 1,500 words of content. You guys have totally surpassed that. I think you were probably around like 6,000. Yeah, about 6,000 words. So great job there. Don't change a thing. Second thing is citation. So you're going to want to have anywhere between 200 and 300 citations just to kind of beat out your competition by a landslide. And the third thing is backlinks. So you're going to need more relevant sites pointing at you guys just to show Google that you are the authority across the web. And if you were to implement these strategies today, you could be #1 across Google. So I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go and utilize the information that I presented you today on your own, and I'm perfectly all right with that. Or if you want the most efficient route and actually want to save yourself some time as well, you can actually give me a call at 970-829-1342. Once again, my name is Marquis. I'm with Nomatic Marketing, and my best contact number is 970-829-1342. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a good one.